Yeah, I told you before that Boca Raton is kind of interestingly named. It comes from Boca de los Ratones, which was originally mislocated on maps. It was actually a place in Miami that they had said, "Oh, okay, this is it." And they came up with the mouth of the rat or the mouse, whatever it is, based on the geographical location of it. But they actually put it in Boca, and it wasn't Boca, so it's actually kind of named for the wrong place. But it stuck, and there it is. There are some cities that are named after people, like Boynton Beach. There was a settler named Nathan Smith Boynton, and his name's all over everything. And I think he became governor, too, of the state of Florida later on. Other towns like Del Rey. It was renamed.
Alana? Oh, my bad.
I think it's been around before her.
Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Remember we had a caller one time and her name was Lana and she was from Del Rey?
Yeah,
I do.
remember
Yeah, Lana
that.
from Del Rey.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What? That's so cool.
Kind of worked out that way. Yeah, they say it actually probably came from a neighborhood in Detroit named Del Rey, and that's how they got it. Green Acres apparently was actually just drawn from a hat when they tried to figure out what to name that town, Green Acres. They had the Green Acres TV show, and some people are like going, I don't know, it's kind of hokey, because remember the whole Green Acres is a place to be. Yeah. Farm living is a life for me. And so apparently they want to change the name, and they just drew it out of a hat.
If I am going west to Green Acres in the middle of the week, my day has gone gravely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost out there. I don't understand Green Acres at all.
There are some places
I love
in
the people.
South Florida. Yeah, but I will tell you, there are some places in South Florida I think have that feel because they don't have any huge landmarks.
Yes.
You notice that where everything is just kind of a sea of strip malls, one after the other, and nothing really stands out.
You could tell me if I'm driving down Green Acres or if I'm driving down Forest Hill Boulevard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. It's the same exact thing to me.
South Florida's got a lot of those pockets that if I were abducted and you put me in a trunk and then I got out, and I'd be like, I have no idea where I am.
Sounds like a fun bit.
It does.
I think we did that before.
We did.
We
You
put you in
kidnapped me.
Yeah, put you in a trunk, and I remember you had to try to guess where we had taken you.
And I think you guys took me to the local dump.
I think it was, yeah.
And I don't think I guessed it.
No, I don't think you got
And we
it.
drove fast and turned a lot.
Hey, can we bring that bit back? That's fun.
Yeah?
Let's see if my senses got better in my old age, which I think they have, my friends.
Yeah? You think you would know where you are?
I do. I think I know the lay of the land better. Let's do that next week. Let's bring back an old school bit, put me in a trunk, drive me around somewhere, and I have to try to figure it out where it is by my sounds.
I think the only chance you have of knowing is if we keep you in Palm Beach Gardens.
I disagree. If I'm wrong.
I think it's fascinating how some people, that are abducted, they're in the trunk and they can tell where they are by the turns
Yes.
that the car has made.
Yeah, right. That's what that was the ultimate plan of it. Was based on, okay, if you took a right, a left, so in your head, you're doing your own mapping. How effective would you be at that?
We did that bit 18 years ago. Do you know how much murder I have watched since then? Specials, Dateline.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
Real live action murder?
No. I'm talking about documentaries with what Virginia's talking about. The woman in the trunk making all kind of notes.
You are the woman in the trunk.
I'm the woman. In
We're going
fact,
to dress you in drag.
well, then
Okay.
kidnap me as Lana, my alter ego, and Lana's got to find her way back to the station, and I'm guaranteeing victory.
They snatched her right off the streets. She was hooking.
Oh, yeah. She's the easiest of victims.
So easy.
Some other South Florida towns were named for people as well, like Lake Worth. That was for General William Jenkins Worth. And I believe it's also the same guy that has Fort Worth, Texas. It's the same dude. So you got Lake Worth Beach and Fort Worth, Texas. Same guy.
He's got a lot of towns.
He does. He's an influential dude.
So a lot of settlers, a lot of war people I'm hearing.
Yeah, you kind of get a little bit of that. Wellington, they tipped their cap to somebody named C. Oliver Wellington, who I guess
Okay.
is the...
That sounds like such a rich name.
It does. He's definitely wearing a dickie.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that little dickie and an ascot.
Yeah, C. Oliver Wellington of Wellington, Florida.
Bitterman, get me my steak, please, Bitterman, yes.
And if you've ever wondered about that odd little road named Flying Cow Ranch that is in Wellington, it's actually named after him. It's his initials, C. Oliver Wellington. COW is how they got the cow in Flying Cow Ranch Road, and it's named after him.
Oh, that's a good little tidbit.
Yeah, there you go.
What's your acronym for your initials? Let's see if we can come up with something.
VAS.
Vaz.
It sounds like an ointment.
Vaseline.
It sounds like something you got to put on your
Yeah.
It does sound right.
privates. It's definitely some kind of cream for irritation.
Yeah, Virginia's got her own honorary lube.
Oh,
And Palm Beach Gardens was all based on John D. MacArthur, who you see his name popping up on other things. He saw it as a garden city, and so that's why he named it Palm Beach Gardens.
Yeah, him and Trapper Nelson have big ties to the northern part of Palm Beach County, and they got a lot of history to their names.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, absolutely. And where you live, Jupiter and Juno Beach, it stems from a mapmaker's error, Hobe, as Jove. And so I guess they actually named those cities wrong. And then there are a bunch of cities that are named after things in the Seminole language. Hypaluxo, that little city, means water all around, can't get out. That sounds ominous.
Oh my gosh.
Can't get out.
Can't get out.
That's where Lana is taken when she's abducted.
Water all around, can't get out. Loxahatchee Groves means Turtle River in Seminole. And then Pahokee means grassy waters.
I love it.
That's how some of these towns got their crazy little names.
I'd love for you to quiz me on Monday and see how well I do.
You could quiz me right now, and I'd probably only get about 10%.
I don't think I even remember anything.
Not at all, huh? All right, that quiz will come up here in 2 minutes.
Prepare yourself.
That's right. Okay, I wasn't kidding about that quiz. Here it is. Virginia, you need to write down your answers.
Okay.
It is a KVJ pop quiz here. I quiz everybody, see if you're all paying attention.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, write down your answer here, Bird.
Denny's goes, oh, wow, he really is doing a quiz.
Oh, yeah.
We were impressed by all those Indian words, but did we retain anything?
Oh, my
Anything.
gosh. This is such a good move on your part.
All right, write down this answer. What other city is named after the same guy who Lake Worth Beach is named for? What other city in America is named after the same guy who Lake Worth Beach is named for? Okay. Told you that just a second ago. Write down your answer. Okay, Virginia, what did you write?
I wrote Fort Worth, Texas.
Jaber, what did you write?
So, wow, 2 DJs, 1 brain. I put Worthington, Texas.
One of you is correct. Virginia,
Oh, man.
Worthington, Texas.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Next question here. Who named Palm Beach Gardens? What is the person that came up with Palm Beach Gardens because they envisioned a garden city? That's where Palm Beach Gardens came from. What is that individual's name? And there is a campus right on one of the main roads that bears his name. Okay. Jaybird, what did you write down for your answer on that? Who named Palm Beach Gardens where you went to high school?
I like how you added that on to make me look even more stupid when I give you my awful answer. Kevin, that answer is Glen Gardens.
Glen Gardens. Virginia, what is your answer?
Only talk about Magellan?
No, it's John D. MacArthur.
John D.
He's got the
MacArthur.
That's right.
Palm Beach State University campus right there. You see the John D. MacArthur campus on PJ Boulevard.
That's right, JD Mack. JD Mack, baby.
And final pop quiz question here. Hopefully everyone gets this one. Hypaluxo, Loxahatchee Groves, and Pahokee are all cities' names from which language? Hypaluxo, Loxahatchee Groves, and Pahokee are all city names from which language? Just told you about. All right, Virginia, what is your answer on this?
Those are all Indian names.
But which one?
Seminole tribe.
Okay, with confidence, huh?
With
Hear that.
confidence.
Bird, what did you write down?
Don't judge me, only talking about Cherokee.
Cherokee. No, that's incorrect.
I feel so bad for teachers. This is what they have to deal with daily.
Like, what the hell? Virginia got 2 out of 3. Jaybird, unfortunately, you missed all of them. So,
Not a great showing.
that's a lot of fun, though. I might have to bring a KVJ pop quiz in more often.
Quiz me on Monday, dog.
Same questions.
Same exact questions. You got it.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.